Welcome. This is Love and Relationship Clinic, where everything and anything about sex and love is discussed. We are here to promote healthy relationships and emotional safety. I'm your host, TB Caleb. This talk show is powered by Beck Vision Studio. Welcome to the clinic. Welcome back from the break. We have our guest, our patient here in the clinic, Mazel from Nigeria. She has a couple of questions for the clinic doctor. Mazel, let's hear your questions, one after the other.
Hello, TB. My name is Mazel from Nigeria. So I have a question about something that's been troubling me for a while. How do I know or find the right person to be with in a romantic relationship?
You want to know how to find a right person or the right person for a relationship. You want to go into a relationship with someone, but you don't know how to determine if that person is the right person for you. Okay, good. So a question is how to find or know the right person for a relationship, a romantic relationship. That's very good. First of all, I like to tell people that if you need to know somebody, it's very important to first of all know yourself. The place of self-knowledge cannot be overemphasized when it comes to relationship. People often think that relationship has to do with the interaction between you and someone else. But it starts with you, it begins with you, the relationship that you have with yourself. So imagine asking the question, how do you know if you are the right person to have a relationship with yourself? You see? So you need to know yourself. Self-knowledge is very important. When you know yourself so well, it will be easier for you to know what you need, to know what you really want. So that is the starting point, knowing yourself, self-knowledge. As you continue to improve on yourself, as you continue to develop yourself, you begin to understand yourself, you understand your feelings, you understand your emotions, you come to terms with your emotions, you appreciate yourself, you accept yourself, you love yourself. So when you know all of these things about yourself, you know what makes you tick, you know your strengths and weaknesses. So it will help you to know what you truly want. For example, if someone is diabetic and they do not know, and you know when you're diabetic, there are certain foods that you should not eat, you know. And then because you do not know that you're diabetic, you're likely going to eat the wrong foods, harmful foods, you know, to your health. Or maybe you have HBP, high blood pressure, and maybe you're supposed to eat foods that are low on potassium or sodium or something. But because you do not know all of these things, low on sodium, you know, foods that are low on sodium, you do not know all of these things, so you're likely going to eat something that is wrong for you. So it starts with you knowing yourself. So when you know yourself, you will know what is not right for you and you will know what is right for you. So let's come back to relationship now, romantic relationship. Figuring out the right person for you has to do with someone that you could have a healthy relationship with. So it is important that you consider the hallmarks of a healthy relationship. You consider kindness and empathy. You consider reliability and commitment, mutual respect for boundaries. You consider the ability to work together as a team. You consider whether there are similar values and goals that you have together with this person. And I often tell people this last one, similar values and goals, should be the prominent features of your relationship. Similar values and goals, very, very important. So, in order for you to determine, to know, or to find the right person for a relationship, like I said, you need to first of all know yourself. Are you the right person for yourself? It's is your Are you having the right mind inside your body, or the right soul inside your body? Are you okay? Are you comfortable with yourself? Are you comfortable with who you are? Do you really accept yourself? Do you have a relationship with yourself that is healthy? That is where to begin. Then you can decide who fits this you. You know you now, right? You know who you are. You know who you are. You know what you need. You know what you want. So it's now easy for you to decide who fits in, who fits in, who can match with who you are. But if you don't know who you are, it will be difficult for you to get the right match for yourself. You'll be attracted to some other things that may not actually be compatible with who you are. So self-knowledge cannot be overemphasized. So having said that, I would like to say um, some qualities that you need to look out for in the potential person. First of all, if you are in this kind of a condition where you are trying to find the right person for a romantic relationship, you need to be friendly. You need to be friendly with people. You need to make more friends. You need to communicate people, improve your communication skills. You need to be accommodating. All of these things. You need to be outgoing. Will help you to meet different kinds of people. So you need to meet people. When you meet these people, when you become friends with these people, then you can decide which of these people fits in, which of these people is compatible with who you are. And remember, I often tell people love is more a matter of decision than feelings. So, love is not just about feelings, it's more about decision. You choose this person and you decide to love them, and that's it. All the qualities that they have that have informed your choice, there are a lot of other people who have that or those same qualities or even more. But you have chosen them. You've chosen to love them in that way. You've chosen to love them romantically, not another person. And so you're not available for another person. So that is why love is more a matter of decision. And you stand by that decision. So, um, having known who you are, you now begin to look for the person who is fitting for you, the person who is compatible with who you are. You need to be able to determine whether this person has a solid foundation, whether this person is okay also with who they are, whether this person is stable emotionally, this person is stable socially, this person is stable physically, this person is stable financially, whether this person understands their life purpose. Whether this person understands their life's purpose, it is very important. So that is one thing you look out for. Because, of course, like I said, you should be outgoing, you should be kind, you should be empathetic towards people, you should be friendly and all of that. And then you have friends. And among all these people that you see, you're going to choose which one of them is right for you. So you need to look for certain qualities in them. Because, of course, you have male friends. As a lady, you have other people who are your friends who are opposite sex who are qualified to be a partner in the sense of whether they are physically qualified in terms of their physical looks, in terms of age, and maybe in terms of class. But then that's not all about that. You want to determine that all of these people that they're in your circle of friends, which of them is more fitting for you based on the knowledge that you have of yourself. You need to consider their communication skills. It's very important. A lot of people overlook this. Can this person communicate effectively? And communication entails not just your ability to speak, but also your ability to listen. Do they listen actively? And you see the 5 hallmarks of a healthy relationship I mentioned also, you need to look at that. Reliability and commitment. You need to look at whether they are kind, whether they are empathetic. You need to look at whether they have respect for you as a friend. Do they respect you? Do they respect boundaries? Do you have the ability to work together with this person as a team? It is very important. Do you share similar values and goals? So you need to consider if they share your values. No, they may not share your values 100%, They may not just accept everything that you accept, and they may not go against everything that you go against. You're not supposed to think alike all of the time, but at least to an appreciable extent, you should share certain values. For example, if you have 10 values, you should have at least 5 or 6 of them shared by them as well. All of these values, how you see things, it could be religious values, it could be cultural ones, it could be anything, your sense of ethics. It could be how you want to raise your kids, where you want to live, the kind of homes you fancy. So you need to consider if you share the same values. You also need to consider, like I said before, I talked about whether they are kind. Is this person a kind person? If you understand what kindness is, because in understanding yourself and establishing a relationship with yourself, you must have understood what it means to be kind towards yourself. So you need to figure out if this person is a kind person, if this person is empathetic. Do they show empathy? Do they demonstrate empathy? Do they recognize and understand another person's emotions and needs? Because you need all of this in the relationship. Otherwise, the relationship may not be healthy. So, you need to have an empathetic partner, because having established a relationship with yourself, you understand what it means to understand, to come to terms with your own feelings, your own emotions per time. So you need somebody who can do that as well. So this will help you to know that somebody is hearing you, somebody is understanding you in this relationship. You are not alone in this relationship. That is what empathy does if your partner is empathetic. You also need to figure out if, like I said in the hallmarks of a healthy relationship, if this person has respect, if they demonstrate respect for you and even other people, not just you. Because the tricky thing is some people will say, oh, it's all nice to me. It's all nice. I never knew that he wasn't nice. Because he was nice to you, but he wasn't nice to every other person. It shows he was pretending to be a nice person. If he respects you and doesn't respect other people, it shows he's just trying to pretend to respect you so that you could accept him. You need to figure out if he respects other people as well. Like I often tell people, I'm a humanist, which means that I value humanity. So as far as I'm concerned, as long as a human being, I value you, I respect you. So if you are my partner, you're a human being, I respect you. Of course, especially because of the connection that we share. But of course, I respect other people as well. But if I don't respect other people and I just respect you, you need to take caution. You need to ask questions. So, mutual respect for boundaries, like I mentioned in the hallmarks of a healthy relationship, is also required. You need to look out for that, whether this person actually respects you in the relationship. This person, now you're not in a relationship with this person, for example, you're just friends. You need to figure out if they respect you even as a friend, if they respect other friends in your circle, other friends, other people, even strangers, even neighbors, some some of their family members, their parents, people around them, do they respect them? And you see, respect has nothing to do with age, really. Even kids too, they could respect kids, they could respect people younger than them. It is not about you prostrating or genuflecting. No, that's not that. It's about some genuine deference to people. It's about that sense of of respecting people's decision, that sense of value that you have for humanity. Oh, that this person needs to be dignified because they are human being. This person is a human being and he or she needs to be dignified. It is very important. You can also figure out if they appreciate themselves, like if they accept themselves. Remember, I started with self-knowledge, right? So it means the person that is possibly going to be your right partner or the right person for you in a relationship has to have known himself. Now I'm considering that you're referring to a male partner now. So this person ought to have known himself as well. This person ought to have attained adequate self-knowledge, knowledge about himself. Does this person accept himself? Does this person um, recognize and appreciate his own imperfections? I often tell people I'm very perfect. I'm very imperfect, rather. I'm very imperfect. And I tell people that everyone is perfect according to their imperfections. I remember sometimes when I'm joking with my lady, I would be like, "Oh, baby, I have a lot of imperfections, but disloyalty is not one of them." That is based on self-knowledge. I've known myself to that extent. It is not easy in this world now, in this dispensation, in this age, in this day and time, for a man or woman to be loyal, to be faithful in a relationship, it's really somehow difficult. So, but if you have known yourself to that extent, you have grown yourself to that extent, you know so much about yourself to that extent, then you can beat your chest and say you are a loyal person. And so you demand and you deserve loyalty from your partner. So the person who is the right partner for you needs to recognize and appreciate their imperfections. So it means this person accepts their imperfections, but it doesn't mean that this person is stuck or is complacent and doesn't want to improve. No, this person knows, oh, this is I'm okay to this extent. I'm not okay to this extent, but it doesn't change anything. I'm who I am, but I'm willing to improve on this and this and that. Okay, this I cannot improve on this because this cannot, nothing can change about this, but this I can improve on. It happens when the person understands himself or herself, when the person has adequate self-knowledge. It will help you to know what you can improve about yourself and what cannot be improved upon. But first of all, you need to accept who you are. It doesn't matter how imperfect you are. Accept who you are, and then you can improve on certain things that can be improved upon. Because in the course of the relationship, all of these qualities will come to your advantage, to the advantage of you and your partner as a couple in the relationship. You'll be able to accept each other, and you'll be able to plan and improve and 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 and, and grow together in the relationship. It is very important. Then, does this person have the ability to compromise? Compromising is a very great ability. Some people don't know. It doesn't come to a lot of people easily. The ability to compromise. And you need a lot of compromises in a relationship. Owing to the fact that we all have imperfections, we don't think the same 100%. We don't do things the same way 100%. So compromises will be made. Is this person open-minded enough to allow you to influence them? And it applies to you as well. Are you open-minded enough to allow this person to influence you? Which means, for example, um, um, you're talking about certain things. Oh, this is how you want it. And the person says, no, I think it is better this way. Do you have the ability to see things from that person's point of view? Does the person has the ability to see things from your own point of view? Or is this person always saying it is my way or the highway? It is either you follow my footstep or you go the highway. It is either you do it the way I want or no way at all. So you need to figure that out in order to decide if this person is the right person for you. Because the goal is to have a healthy relationship. If your partner knows what you need, if your partner knows what you want part time and they are not giving it to you, you feel so terrible. You feel that they're hurting you. But that's not even the problem. The problem is that, is this person willing to accept your needs? Is this person willing to consider your opinions as valid and vital? Is this person willing to consider your opinions as valid and vital in the relationship? Because all of this will help boost your self-worth, your self-respect, self-esteem, and you feel satisfied and happy in the relationship if these compromises are allowed. But if this person makes you feel that you're worthless, your opinions do not matter, you do not know anything, you can't do anything, you are uh, you are insignificant, your needs do not matter. I'm not talking about them granting your needs. I'm talking about them accepting your needs and recognizing that your needs are valid. Your opinions are vital. It is very important. Does this person show you affection in the way that you need? Sometimes, even if they are not able to do that, um, you may teach them a couple of things in the relationship. But then, in order for you to determine if this person is the right person, to some extent, the person is supposed to be able to love you in the way that you need. Yeah, nothing is perfect. There is room for improvement. Over time, you begin to tell them certain things part time as you need them, because human beings are very complex. But then, the person should be able at least to express love to you in the way that you need it. That's how to know if this person is the right person for you. And all of these things also uh, boil down to self-knowledge. If the person knows so much about himself, the person is likely to know so much about you. There's no magic about it. Is the person willing to listen to you? When you have arguments with this friend of yours, do they feel like they need to be right all the time? Do they sometimes accept your position, your subscriptions, your submissions? That, oh, yeah, I think you're right about this. Oh, I'm wrong about this. Oh, no, I'm not definitely wrong about this, but I think you're right about that. I never thought about that before, but That's better than for them to always think, no, 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 you're wrong all the time. They are right all the time. No. Do they like to be heard more than listening to you? It's very important. They need to be active listeners. Very, very important. You need to ascertain that this person actively listens to you. Even when you are having some disagreements, some arguments, um, the person um, should listen to you more. The person should give you the opportunity to talk, to express your thoughts, to express what's on your mind. You should feel comfortable with this person expressing yourself, telling them what you want and what you do not want. It's very important. If you have somebody as a friend and you are not free, you are not comfortable expressing your mind to them, then it's a red flag. You may not be so close to having a healthy relationship with that person. So it is very important. You should be comfortable with them. You should be comfortable expressing yourself to them. You should be comfortable saying your mind. You should be comfortable saying your mind. You should feel seen in the relationship. You should feel appreciated in the relationship. You should feel fulfilled in the relationship. In the friendship now, it is not yet a relationship, I'm supposing, a friendship. But friendship is a form of relationship as well. You're constantly seeing this person, you're talking together, you play together, you communicate and all of that. So you could watch out for some of these things. If you have an eye on this person that, oh, this is a cute guy, but then cuteness is not just enough. You want to know if they are compatible with the person that you know yourself to be, if they're qualified to be in a relationship with you. So, it takes two to tango. That is why both of you, all of these things I'm saying applies to you as well. All of these qualities that you need to look out for in this person, you need to figure out these qualities in yourself. Because if you're benefiting from this person having these qualities, the person also has needs to be met, and the person can benefit from you having these same qualities as well. So that it takes the two of you to make the relationship work. It takes the two of you to have a healthy relationship, not just one person. It shouldn't be an imbalanced relationship. In order for you to have a balanced relationship, it takes the two of you to work together to ensure that your relationship is healthy and safe. An imbalanced relationship is really not healthy. So, in the meantime, go into the relationship, the dating world, be free, make friends, be kind, be friendly, be empathetic, um, respect people, let people know your values, and some people, let them know your goals, and then you can get to know their goals. All of these things are very important when you want to meet the right person, in order for you to meet the right person. So if you remember that I started with you knowing yourself, having then I talked about you having a self relationship, developing a relationship with yourself, coming to terms with your feelings, how you feel about yourself, how do you treat yourself, what decisions do you make for yourself, how do you want people to see you. You know, the society may not actually teach you how to relate with yourself, but now I'm telling you that you first of all need to have a relationship with yourself. Fall in love with the person that you are before you fall in love with another person. Do you understand that? Fall in love with you before you fall in love with him or her. I think it makes sense that way. So, uh, be thoughtful about the things you do for yourself, the food you eat, the places you go, the healthy things you do, exercises, meditation, a lot of things that make you feel good. That you do the fun things you do for yourself. Be thoughtful about them. Develop a relationship with yourself, and then it will help you when you establish a relationship with another person. When you begin a relationship with another person, you would have grown your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-respect. You understand what boundaries are. And so you cannot allow toxic relationships into your life anymore. It is very important to have a relationship with yourself. So it helps you to see yourself as somebody who needs care, who needs tender love and care, who needs compassion. You accept your emotions, you accept your anger, you accept your smiles, your laughter, you accept everything about you, not because you do not want to improve, but because you accept who you are in totality. And if there is need for improvement, you can improve without disqualifying yourself, without condemning yourself. So, Mazel, um, I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. That in order for you to find the right person for a relationship, you first of all need to find you. Okay? I don't know if that actually strikes a chord. You first of all need to find you. Find the right you, and then you can find the right person for a romantic relationship. Find the right you first of all. Find the right you. It is very important to find the right you. A lot of people don't know themselves. A lot of people are not accepting themselves. A lot of people are not in terms with their emotions, with their feelings. And so it is difficult for them to find the right person for a relationship. They keep meeting the wrong people because already they are not right with themselves. So you need to be right with yourself, first of all. Accept yourself. Show yourself love, compassion, care. Be kind towards yourself. Take good care of yourself. Improve on yourself. Do some personal development stuff. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. When you enjoy your life, you'll be able to enjoy that life with another person. It is very important to be in a relationship with yourself. But don't forget the key points. You need to consider the 5 hallmarks of a healthy relationship: kindness and empathy, reliability and commitment. Yeah, is this person somebody that is reliable, somebody that, like I started with, solid foundation? Do they have solid foundation? Are they reliable financially? Are they reliable physically? Are they reliable socially? Are they reliable emotionally? And sometimes, yeah, intellectually too, or mentally, are they reliable? So people consider spiritual reliability as well. Then you check their commitment level. Then you check how much respect they have for themselves. Because remember, everything starts with you. Self-knowledge. Do you respect yourself? If you respect yourself, you're likely going to respect another person. If he respects himself, he's likely going to respect another person, which is you now in this case. So mutual respect for boundaries, then the ability to work together as a team. Can you work together with this person as a team? Do you see eye to eye on certain matters, certain issues? And then it boils down to you having similar values and goals. Have you shared your values and goals with them? Have they shared theirs with you? Do you think they are similar? They may not be 100% the same. But like I said, if you have 10 values, 5 or 6 at least should be shared, should be similar rather. But most importantly, as this person is your friend now, you communicate with this person. Do you feel any need to change this person? Does this person feel any need to change you? If yes, then this person is not the right person for you. But when they do not feel any need to change you, it doesn't matter how much imperfections you have. They accept you the way you are. They love you the way you are. Even though both of you have agreed that there is need for some improvement, you still accept each other. You don't condemn each other. It's a very great sign that you're dealing with the right person. When you're with them, you feel worthy of yourself. You feel proud of yourself. You feel the need to be a better person because you're with them. You feel loved. You feel free to share things with them. You're not afraid sharing things with them. You're happy to share with them. You're not always worried about where the relationship is leading to. You're not always worried about whether they're lying or something. You trust them to some extent because they've earned your trust over time. You've watched them over time. Their dealings with you, their dealings with other people, what they say, what they do. And so to some extent, they've earned your trust. You're not afraid. You're not worried about having a relationship with them. You feel comfortable. You feel at peace with yourself when you are with them. Well, you need to consider all the other qualities because feeling at peace with someone sometimes happens when you are infatuated. So that is why you need to look into all the other qualities combined before you can decide if this person is the right person for you. Then, very importantly, I often tell people, see, if I meet a lady and I want to establish a relationship with her, and after a while, she meets my friends. I have maybe like 10 friends, and then let's say out of that 10 friends, 8 of my friends do not like her, do not consider her worthy to be my girlfriend, to be in a relationship with me, and they have their reasons. And I have siblings, I have my parents, and my family members also do not like her. Man, it's a great sign that she's not the right person to be in a relationship with me. It doesn't matter how much feelings, how deep my feelings are for her. You see? So it's very important. Because if she possesses all the qualities required to be the right person for me, there's likelihood that 6 to 7 at least of my 10 friends would like her. And my family members, most of them would like her as well. So it is very important. Because we don't live this life in a vacuum, you know. Our families are important to us, our friends are important to us. So, like I said before, how do you handle arguments, disagreements? Does this person listen to you actively? Do you have the ability to manage conflicts together when you have disagreement, when you quarrel? Do you plan together? Do you plan together like, oh, in the future I would like this, I would like that, and all of that? You know, all these are signs that this person is the right person for you. And let's assume that you're already dating this person. Now, when this person talks about the future, do you feature inside their future script for their life? Are you part of that script for their future? Are you a prominent character in their future plans? It is very important. So, Mazel, I would like to know if the answer given to your question is satisfactory, and then you may ask another question, a follow-up question, or some other things that you want to know about, you want the clinic to help you with. So, Mazel, let's get the other question.
Thank you for laying this out so clearly. I have a follow-up question. How do I prepare myself for this person? Because I plan to take on your advice, and and I can't find this person if I am not ready. So how do I prepare myself, be a better person for the right man?
All right, Mazel. All right, Mazel. Um, your next question is a bit tricky too, and I like the question. Really, I like the question. You're asking how to get ready for the right person, how to get prepared for the right person. That's a very good question. Wow, that's a very good question. You see, I must have answered that question in trying to answer the first question. You need to embrace self improvement and self development. That's how to get ready for the right person. Because you see, there was a time we tutored something on love and relationship clinic on some um, platform, the Boom Live platform. We did a live broadcast, audio streaming, and then we talked about when you find the right person, but the but is that you find the right person, but you are the wrong person. Sometimes you want all of these qualities, you want all of these things about this person, but when you eventually meet them, and then suddenly you realize that you do not deserve them. You do not deserve them. You're not worthy of that person because you have failed to embrace self-improvement. You have failed to embrace personal development. So you cannot meet up with the qualities that you demand. So in order for you to be ready for the right person, you need to keep improving on yourself. You need to keep embracing personal development so that these qualities that you require, that you demand from this person, you can also provide. When I was talking about um, how to find the right person for a relationship, for a romantic relationship, for you, I also mentioned that all of the things I mentioned apply to you as well. Because if this person has all of these qualities and they're beneficial to you, you need to have qualities also that will be beneficial to this person. May not be exactly the same, or they may be the same but not manifested in the same way. So the place of self-knowledge is also very important and cannot be overemphasized. You need to keep learning about yourself. You know yourself. You keep improving where there is need for improvement. You embrace personal development. You become a better person every day. And then you'll be ready for the right person. They say when preparation meets opportunity, you're bound to have miracles, success. So that is the case now. Some people just say, oh, I love the way I am. I'm okay the way I am. Fine. You should love the way you are. You are okay the way you are. But my sister, my brother, guy, you need to understand that there is a need for improvement. Don't deceive yourself. Whether it is some communication skills that you need to acquire, whether it is some dressing sense that needs improvement, it's very important. Yeah, you're okay the way you are, but that doesn't mean that there is no room for improvement. That doesn't mean that you cannot be better. When some decades ago, the kind of phone we're using as of that time was like the best you could have. And we all accepted that phone or the mobile phone that way. Maybe it was a smartphone or there was no smartphone then. We accepted what we had then. But today, we have something different. Why? There was improvement. Not because what we had then was not good enough. It was good. It was acceptable. But there is always need for improvement. That is why we have something better now. So as a human being as well, you accept yourself, but there is need for improvement. There's need for you to learn and grow and be a better person for yourself. So that as you're demanding and requesting and requiring a better person to be in a relationship with you, you are also a better person for that person. If that person is a gain for you, you should be a gain for them as well. If that person is an asset for you, you should be an asset for them. Mazel, don't forget the place of self-knowledge. Don't forget to embrace self-improvement and personal development. That is the way to get ready. Like I said initially, and like I said before, when I was answering the first question, that you need to go all out, be friendly, be kind, be empathetic, be all of the things you want other people to be to you or towards you. And then the golden rule: do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Treat others as you want them to treat you. You see, that's how to get ready. That's how to get ready. When I tell people about sexual purity, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about loyalty. I'm talking about sexual loyalty. Some people want that, but they're not ready to give that. Somebody who just sleeps with random people now wants to have a girl or a guy who is faithful to them sexually. You see, that way they're demanding what they cannot give. But in order for you to have the right person for a healthy relationship, you need to also have the qualities that can produce a healthy relationship, because it takes two to tango. It takes two to make it work. You and your partner. And to all of those listening to us, our audience, we appreciate you. We thank you for your support, and we encourage you to always come to the clinic to get all matters, all issues concerning love, sex, and relationship resolved. This is the clinic. I'm the clinic doctor. I'm your host on this talk show, TB Caleb, and this talk show is powered by Beck Vision Studios. Thank you. I see you again. I talk to you again some other time. I hear from you again some other time, and you hear from me some other time. Let's meet again. Thank you very much.